I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that XQC might be a little bit biased. In the Philly D Thumbo? Damn. Kick drama. I suspect that the kick drama is going to have me in the Philly D Thumbo. Don't worry, the juicer did an investigation on himself and found nothing wrong with the company he gets paid $100 million for. I asked, and there was no communication to Kaide from Kick or Stake. XC defends Kick after former employees' allegations against the streaming platform. Later in the stream, XC revealed that he's part of the team at Kick, but that doesn't hold him back from pointing out negative things about the platform. Bro did the Israel defense, dude. Hey, we investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing, okay? By the way, that wasn't even the claim. The claim wasn't that like Kick reached out to Kaide. The claim was that behind closed doors, they were saying that because they were joking about the fact that because she has cancer and not long to live, that, you know, they could get her at a cheaper rate, among many other allegations. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that XQC might be a little bit biased, considering that literally got $100 million. I don't know. He might be just a tad bit biased here. It's bad faith, dude. I know. I mean, this isn't like the first, nor will it be the last time I think he will defend Kick in like to the best of his ability, I guess. Like whether it be like random Kick streamers that are doing like insane shit that he seemingly finds himself on the wrong side of on issues. He called you reactionary for believing her without proof. His whole argument was no proof. I mean, that would be the proof? The proof is what she's saying. Like it's personal testimony from a person who was in the room. I met an XC fan IRL and I told him I like you and Wubby for streamers, and he told me he hates you but wouldn't hate me for watching you. It was the cringiest internet behavior I've ever seen IRL. Some chatters think witnesses go to the police station to testify and the police just say, where's the proof? And if there's nothing, they don't do any further investigation. Yeah. Bro, he has never liked you. This is coming from a former juicer. All he would do is talk shit about you. I know. Didn't you let that dude stay in your house for like months? Not months. That was a long time ago though. I tried. He was trying to defend this yesterday. His chat was not buying it. Yeah, the more he does this, the more people get mad at him in his own community. I don't think he realizes that. I watch a lot of XQC. He never says he full on hates you, but he does disagree with a lot. Yeah, no, I don't think he'll say he hates me. He'll just make me the villain in his community for 2+ years now. You know, he won't openly be like, I hate that. I hate him. It's fine. Odd how often is one-sided with your haters. For the most part, most of our chat doesn't go and do the hate watching to the extent they do. You don't take low blows at them or make up lies. You're in good faith when you talk about them. It's the truth. You don't make lies about your haters. You take the high road. Yet in their eyes, you're always a bad guy. So frustrating. I think for many people, what was it? Was it XCC that once said like Hasan is always on the right side of issues, on the good side of issues, it seems. Like, what the is that about? And it's basically a revelation that like a lot of these people do recognize that there's a right and wrong, and they think that it must be fake. Like I must be grifting or I must be presenting issues in some way because I'm like audience captured, or there is no real way that I would advocate for the things that I advocate for. Yeah, he said, it's weird that Hasan always seems to be on the good side of everything. Suspicious. Sadly, clip chimped out of context and the hate is not related to what comes up on occasion. That is a definite part of it as well. The question always is like, if I'm grifting, why wouldn't I grift to the right? Seemingly, what all of these people historically that have accused me of grifting have had their own personal right-wing shift in that process. How did that happen? I'm waiting for the perfect moment, for the perfect opportunity. If I'm grifting and have no real convictions. What? Is this the clip?
I when you guys saying it, somebody's on your side. He's defending you. I hate when people do that. It's really, really dumb. Like, it's appalling that people can't see PR Andes these days. I hate it. I'm just say it. A lot of people are literally PR Andes. Hasan, Ludwig, Mizzy, like it's just PR Andes. Like, just small, tiny lies look like they're on the good side, and you just eat it up. It's just weird.
He's just saying that people are doing it for PR. Bro, did you and Lud help him out when he was in a low place? Yeah, I mean, I don't think he has the same level of smoke for Ludwig. Ludwig definitely does do a much better job of managing relationships like that. I think for me, a lot of people basically say, oh, there must be a secondary reason why this person says the things that they say, why this person advocates for the things that they advocate for. It can't be their own genuine convictions, their firmly held convictions. It can't be their worldview. It's just a demonstration of their own personal, like internal monologue and what they operate on. I think that's what it is. A lot of people also personally think online, especially, that being like outwardly right wing or outwardly edgy in the right wing direction means that you're being real, quote unquote, real. That's another problem where people think like, oh yeah, these guys are real. They're saying it like it is. I don't know. I think it's very alienating to be on that side, especially when like so much of it is transactional. I literally don't know why people hate on you so much. I had friends who were HasanAbi heads who now think you're some bourgeois fake socialist. Lamau, why is there so much brain rot? Internet. That's it. Having like a disagreement on one key issue. That's probably what it is. Getting drama farmed into oblivion. Or you talk about drama too much? Nah, I don't talk about drama enough. And drama doesn't suit you. Why are you covering more drama? Oh my God, stop the drama. Or you talk about drama too much? Brother, for the past 8-9 months now, I have relentlessly engaged in almost exclusively news coverage. This is like one of the few instances where I just like sidestep away from that. Also, the reason why we got into this is because of Kick, which had seemingly a 1-year lifespan. I mean, it's happening. I have a friend who started taking a liking to you, but then he started watching Abba and preach, and all of a sudden he feels like you tried too hard to be righteous. Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people, I think, will have like some confusion on issues like transphobia or, you know, being trans in general. And if the normative position is that like people are transphobic but don't want to think about it too much, and someone is like causing them to think about it, all of a sudden they're in this unique predicament where they're like, do I re-examine the way I see the world? If the person talking to them is charismatic, confident, that might be able to break through their previous social conditioning. But if someone can just stand on, I'm the reasonable party here, I'm the actual charismatic party here, don't listen to this guy, he's just talking out of his ass, and break through the commentary that way without actually addressing the issues that I'm mentioning, for example, or by directly going, in the enlightened centrist basically is a very successful form of this grift. It's always going to be easier to go back to commentary that gives you a sense of comfort, like gives you a sense of security, a sense of comfort that like the way you understand the world is actually good. You know, everyone telling you that the way you analyze the world is wrong is actually the wrong ones. They're being sanctimonious pricks, standing on a soapbox and saying these things because of some other underlying reason, right? There has to be a different reason. They're just like that these guys are taking these positions. And I think that's like enlightened centrist ass content creators that take like left-wing positions on certain issues and then like incredibly reactionary positions on others do a pretty good job of just like pulling people out of that and then bringing them back to the comforts of reactionary opinions. Ultimately, though, history will absolve me. Like I said, I think it stems mostly from people being very cynical and seeing the world through this transactional lens and assuming if someone else is like advocating for things that make them uncomfortable, they must have a secondary reason. Maybe they have audience capture where they have just locked themselves into this like woke mind virus position and now they can't escape it. They can't be honest about their true opinions that reflect their opinions, right? It must be for monetary reasons. They must be grifting. I think it's just a demonstration of their own personal framework. A lot of people do this. People do this in this community. When I tell them to be chill, when I tell them to be normal, people will immediately go, oh, you must be like defending your friend. You must not be advocating for the same principles that you're advocating for on this issue as well. There must be a cynical secondary reason why he's telling me this. Everybody does that. It is what it is. But ultimately, I think the real solution, no matter what it is, the real solution to all of this like uncharitability is to get people to watch 10 minutes of the broadcast. That's it. I think most people will figure it out if they come in here, even as haters, as some of you have come in here originally as haters and became lifelong supporters. You can just always point to my YouTube channel and the YouTube videos that I make on these subjects and, you know, have people arrive at their own conclusions. Because no matter how hard. Like, no matter how much someone has been framed into thinking that I'm like a grifter, a bad person, or have like different opinions on a matter or than the ones I actually outwardly state, you can't really deny. If you just genuinely go into the content and look at it, you will understand like, okay, maybe he is being honest. There's a reason why you can look at videos from 2016 onward, articles that are written, read them, and see that my positions haven't really changed on a lot of this stuff. It's just the same. One thing that has changed is my hairline. It's gotten worse and then gotten better.